Hello, my dear subscribers. I'm Maria de Convoy, and I'm not gonna be doing your weekly messages for the first week of November, the first to the 8th. Okay, so this is gonna be a short message, like I always do. The oracles that I'm gonna be using tonight is gonna be Oracle of the Archangels cards, the spirit messages from John Holland, and the Dennis Link Sacred Destiny. These are messages of your soul. This is messages of your spirit guides, okay? Or your basically your family members, your spirit guides, whoever is the person that's helping you, okay? So this video right now is in English, and when I'm done, I'm gonna do the Spanish version, okay? So concentrate on the cards that are you're going to you feel connected to, first, second, and third, first, second, third. As you guys know, you have the choice to pick and choose whatever you need. Okay, so remember, concentrate on the energy. And if you already did, I will translate this in Spanish, and I actually gonna talk. It's not gonna be just the translation. So if you already decided which one is it, I want you to know that tomorrow is actually the day that we celebrate El Día de los Difuntos in Spanish, and it's the death of our relatives that passed away. Okay, so the archangel, whoever pick archangel, let me know, and I'm gonna be taking these cards away. And the first one is gonna be the archangels. Okay, a message, and I'm gonna put it right next to it so you guys know whoever picked what and what. Okay, so like I always do, guys, I take two cards. Okay, so this week, let's see what the archangels have to say. This week, let's see what the archangels have to say. Clairaudience, okay, and the other card we have is moon cycles. Okay, so the messages here is the archangel Raziel, okay, Sakiel. And the clairaudience is notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. So this archangel, because it's the archangel oracle, is telling you like listen to what people are saying. For some of you, could be if you guys have developed your mediumship a little bit more, higher than others. Sakiel is is the angel, okay, that has a very closer connection to the divine, but what they will do. But for some of the things about Archangel um, Sakiel, when it comes to clairaudience, it's like what you hear, when you see, when you talk. It's like use a lot of lapis lazuli. Okay, I have my stones cleaning because yesterday we had a blue moon, so I actually have that in water so they can get recharged with energy. So for me, it's like some of you have to like listen to the message either from someone, okay, or you have to start listening and stop talking a little bit and listen a little bit more. Because when you stop talking and you hear what the other person has to say and you understand, you're gonna start understanding the message. Okay, sometimes we talk more and we want to say our point of view first, and it's not about us talking, it's about us listening. Okay, so that's why when I speak, and I sometimes I refer questions when you guys go to my live, I ask you to, can I change the question? Because some of your questions, if you really look at it, they don't make no sense, and I'm trying to figure it out. So if I'm going to speak to you, I want to speak as clear as possible. Okay, so basically it's paying attention, pay more attention and speak less. And maybe some of you, we could, that you guys are starting to be more intuitive. You're gonna hear things, you're gonna hear words, and those are the words that you're gonna pay attention. I don't know if when you guys hear me that I'm doing a live, I hear this because it's someone talking to me and telling me this is what's going on with this person, and they give me a word. Okay, they're not going to give me the whole message, but the angels, the archangels, the spirits, guys, they're giving me a message. Okay, so, and look at this, what it says. Notice the loving guidance you're here inside your mind or from other people. Maybe other people wants to communicate with you and you need to listen to them. Okay, so divine guidance, very clearly, it comes into the form of repetitions, messages urging you to improve a situation for yourself or others. Pay close attention to everything you hear in your mind and with your physical ears. Divine directives are repetitious, loving, and to the point. So basically, it's telling you listen to yourself or listen to others. Those are the ones that got the archangel message. The moon cycles. Archangel Haniel. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestation, and capitalize upon the cycles. Always remember that we, especially women, females, we have the moon cycles. We change. That's why we use the word moody, because we change our moods. Okay, and it's because remember that we're literally more water than physical. Okay, I believe that our body is 80% water and like 20% physical. Okay, that's why a lot of people talks about how we are more how can I put it, how we are more spirit, okay, than physical. If you ever hear other people say talking about that, that's what they mean. We're more spirit, we're more water, we're less body. Okay, the physical body is a very small percentage. The archangel Haniel says, notice how the moon affects you, energy manifestation, and cap capitalize your this upon the cycle. So see how the moon affects you. Okay, some, especially the water signs, tend to be more affected by it than every other sign, but it does affect everybody in general depending on your position. Okay, so you know, the full moon is a perfect time to release anything you're done with. Okay, so basically I'm reading this today and we had a full moon yesterday. It doesn't matter if it was yesterday, you could still release it because the moon continued to be full for a couple of more days, but it actually happened to the last night, but it continues. So even if you started the day before or 2 days before, let's put between 5 days that the moon continued to be full. Okay, so you can still put the stones, if you have any stones and you want to put your stones in water and get energy from the full moon, or release any negativity that stones might have, you could do that. Okay, you have a couple of more days, and usually full moon is releasing. So the new moon is the time that you focus on manifesting desires and intentions and everything that before the full moon. So the new moon is basically you're going to start something new, you're going to start something better. So whoever guys are here, like, and you guys are into this situation, maybe you guys want to release something or you guys want to start something, always listen to the cycles of the moons. Okay, so ultimately you want to heal something. When you're releasing something, you are, you know, discharging. And when you're coming with a new moon, you are recharging, because like the new moon is going to bring something, you know, coming to you. Okay, and always what this card is telling you, pay attention to the moon cycles, new moon, crescent moon, and that's why you want to concentrate, okay, with the movements of the cycles of the moon. Okay, and working with Archangel Haniel, the aura is bluish and white in the full moon. So basically, right now we have a blue moon, and it's because there is 2 moons in the same month, right? So the moonstone, which is this one, is one of the stones that you can carry, or crystals. Some people call it the moonstone or the crystal. This is the one that you can use. Okay, and this is one of the stone that is feels like a little bit of connection with the Archangel Haniel. If you want to have this energy, see if you can get this moonstone. Okay, so this is for those that have the Archangel cards, for the ones that pick up the Archangel cards. So the ones that pick up, the next one will be the John Holland. Okay, I believe it was the Destiny. So for those that want to get in contact with with your spirit guides, with whoever, your mom, your dad, your grandfather, whoever it is that's coming closer to you. It could also be your great grandfather, but most of us don't tend to meet our great grandparents. Okay, it's very rare for us to meet our great grandparents. The only way that usually happens is that if your mom and grandma tend to have children very young, usually in the teenage age. You can see 4 generations. Other than that, if your mom waited until their 30s, it's very hard to meet the great grandparents. Okay, the great grandparents or the great great grandparent. Okay, so let's see what your mom, dad, or any spirit message that's coming here from spirit, meaning for someone that passed away. Okay, so remember I was picked 2 cards for this, or from these readings. So the first card that's coming in is stand your ground. For those that pick up a message from your grandparent or your grandfather or whoever, or your mother or your grandmother, it's telling you stand your ground. Standing your ground is empowering confidence, building action to take from time to time. Now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. You know you can do it, and you know that by doing so you will be in victory. Okay, so basically, whatever challenges you're going through right now, any of you that pick up the spirit messages, it's time for you to stand up. Stand up. It could be you need to probably stand up for a bully. You probably need to stand up for your husband or wife or whoever. You need to stand up. You can also stand up for your children. Sometimes your children might be the ones that they're pushing you around. Okay, and you need to say no, you can't do this, and either you stay or go, especially when if especially for those that are having children that are having very harsh problems with them. This card will provide you the strength to believe in your own integrity, your own self-worth, to help you remain clear and focused to defend what you believe and know to be right. With the conviction of the belief comes an ample supply of energy so that you can stand tall. You don't need to compromise or surrender and give up the control you hold dear. So basically, like I said, like maybe you need to stand up to your husband, maybe you need to stand up for your wife, maybe you need to stand up for your children, maybe you need to stand up with someone at work. Whatever it is, they're telling you, your spirit guides, your messages, everyone that is your protection, that you're not alone. They're gonna back you up, especially if you ask for help. Like sometimes in my case, I'll say, grandma, please protect me, or I call up my deceased, bloodline, and I tell them I'm going through this situation. Please help me. Please protect me. So when I go and talk to somebody, I go with a group of people that's gonna come and protect me, and know that I'm right. If I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. So look at this one, hope. Your loved ones in the spirit world know that when to reach out if they see you are at a low point. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone and it's specific in your life, there is always hope. So basically, they know on the other side if you're going through something, okay? But most of the time, in my case, what I usually do, I call upon them, okay? So these cards are very much connected. They're telling you that there is hope, that your family members are helping you, and it's okay for you to stand up. It's not okay for you to allow other people to walk all over you. And this card is also telling you about growing. It's also about your spirituality. Okay, it's about you probably being tested, pushed. Okay, so it could be someone at work, it could be someone, a family member, whoever it is that you need to stand up. You have to protect yourself. You are okay to do this. Okay, don't feel that you cannot. Okay, and it's time for you to be strong. Okay, and don't, and be clear about this whole thing. Don't feel like it's not gonna happen, and don't back out or start waving yourself and being, oh, let's do this to do that. No, 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 no. You gotta say no, no, and no. So this is for those that got the message number two. Your spirit guides are helping you. Your family members are there. You know, they're gonna help you. They're not gonna leave you alone. They're not gonna give you the hardest time. Okay. So for those that pick up card number three or message number three, you getting the Sacred Destiny oracle. This is more or less about your soul, what your soul needs to do, or what can you do, what should you do. Here I'm not telling you what to do. You pick and choose you what you can do. Okay, you decided to pick one, you pick one. You decide to pick two, you pick two. This is an options. Okay, these are options that's going on with you. For those that are in this week of November, you guys can pick whatever messages is here for you. Okay, so let's see what the soul needs to learn. Freedom. Okay, so and maybe some of this are connected. You know, there might be a connection here. So that's what I say. You can pick one, two, and three. You can put all of them if you want. So look at this. The card that you get for your soul destiny is freedom. Okay. So if freedom is the card that you got, okay, the the sacred landscape wants you to know: express yourself without hesitation, break free and let your spirit fly, make choices that increase your freedom. Don't be tied down. Laugh, dance, explore, and go beyond predictable behavior. Be daring. Cast aside restriction. Find your wings. So if you're in a situation, like I said to you, but some of you that might be having issues with someone, okay, and you feel that you can't do anything about it, yes, you can. If you have someone that is belittling you, okay, you have the right the rights to say no, stop verbally. You know, you cannot abuse me verbally. Okay, you cannot abuse me you know, in any other way. You gotta let them know that you're gonna stand up for yourself, because enough is enough. And especially if you're right, if it's a work that somebody, let's say, is doing something to you, you gotta tell them, this is how much work that I could do. Okay, because a lot of people now, the places are underemployed and overworked, because a lot of people don't want to work. Or it could be you know, some people are sick, but they're giving you so much work, so now you're going to have the choice to say, listen, this is what I'm doing, this is how much I can do. If it has to do with the freedom of a relationship, okay, you're not tied down. Okay, and keep your mind out of that, the tied down thing. We're not tied down. Okay, we have, you know, rights to go to the store. So people might be feeling with that pressure that you guys are tied down, you can't go out. No, yes, you can. It's just, be, you know, smart about it. And look at the card that you get next to it. It's wisdom. Okay, so basically the cards are speaking for themselves. Like, you know, think wisdom is, you know, a word that you you're you're intelligent. Okay, and what the sacred landscape wants to tell you, or wants you to know, is that things are not as they seem. Look beneath the surface of your life. For example, you might feel that you are not making progress on a particular project. Yeah, beneath the surface, things are happening, and or you might be going through a stormy cycle. This card is letting you know that even though the surface of your life might be a little rocky or whoopee, in a deeper place of all is well, and serenity and peace are emerging. So I feel that if you're going through difficult times right now, challenging times, things are gonna be better for you eventually. Okay, and this card is telling me, like, you're gonna free yourself about this beliefs that sometimes we put in ourselves. Like, we sometimes we feel, oh no, this you know, I cannot do that. And yes, or maybe you feel like you're tied down. No, I feel that some of you are going through challenges, and you guys are gonna break through. And remember that when you give this to the spirit world, and let's say you ask the angels, you ask your family members, you ask your archangels, or you ask whoever, Jesus, the Christ, you ask the saints to help you. You're doing your work, and they're doing the work. Okay, and you may not be seeing how they're doing the work, but eventually, whatever reasons or whatever results you're gonna get is gonna be a very peaceful situation, and probably a happy situation. So for those of you that are going through some kind of challenges, I feel that these cards, the sacred destiny and the spirit messages, are very much connected. Okay, the archangels is some message that you need to hear. Okay, um, but you know, and also understand that even though, and believe it or not, even the archangels are giving you messages, because they're telling you that to listen and talk less. And the cycles of the womb is like they're endings and they're beginnings. So some of you are gonna end very rough situations. These people, some of you are gonna take longer than others, but you guys, some of you are gonna be ending situations. Okay. So with that said, I hope this helps you guys, and I'm gonna do this video in Spanish. Have a wonderful night and take care. Bye.